new world, and we're just gonna call it Jocelyn because this is the world. So last time on the last episode, I promised you guys that we were done playing through that tutorial, and we were going to play on our own survival world after we had been through the tutorial. And so that's what we're doing. So, this will hopefully occur every Wednesday or every other Wednesday. This is the episode 2, but really episode 1, because this is the actual first episode we're recording. So, let's get started and get some straight in and get some wood, because we want to be underground by the time, night falls, because then, all the monsters will be up top instead of down low in the mines where I'm going to be. And, yeah. That should be it. I mean, I'm gonna wait to play Mad 16 because my brother would definitely know I was in here while he was gone at robotics if I switched his games around. So, and I mean, there's still other stuff too. Like I had to take his TV remote out of its spot. I mean, I'm gonna have to put that back in the same exact spot too. I'm gonna have to put his headphones back just right, and hopefully he figures that no one was in here. So this might be about a 30-minute, 60-minute stream. Probably 30 to 40-minute stream, because I kind of want to still spend time with my family on Wednesdays, but just not all of the time with my family. If you guys get what I'm saying there, you get that sometimes you really just want to be with your family at some points in your day or in some points in your life, because after a while you really just don't get a lot of time to actually spend time with your family. And I believe that spending time with my family is a very important part of my growth and my life. So I'm definitely super highly about that. I mean, Wednesdays are my night, as I said before in the video that should actually be going up. Or maybe it was error because YouTube's being a bitch right now, but maybe it was error. But it should have been up like Wednesdays or the night where my mom is off, my dad's off, and it's kind of just an only child night for me because you know, like I just become an only child when my brother's not here, and I think in my life that's actually also one of the more important things that I think about in life is, like being an only child for like maybe one night or maybe 2 nights, but just obviously, being an only child and just having that prosperity, or like being able to say, I was an only child for like a couple nights, and just be able to say like, how you have sometimes where like your siblings, if you have siblings, are out like at like a friend's house, and you're just like hanging at home with your parents, and you feel like you don't even have a sibling anymore. You just feel that you're just the person, just your one family member, and that's really all that matters to you. Getting very emotional in this live stream when I should be actually talking more about the gameplay than I am about my own life, because that's what my face videos are for. This is my gaming videos, and we should talk more about the games. So, it's Keemstar, and let's get straight into the news. Yes, I love that. It sucks that there's no gorillas in here, in Minecraft. They should add that for a tribute to the meme Harambe, or the gorilla Harambe. Everyone on the internet has to know Harambe. Harambe is a big, like, saying now. Like, whenever people see a gorilla, well, at least at my school, it's a huge, huge thing. And, if you make fun of Harambe, you're a sick person, is, how it goes in my school. If you really, make fun of Harambe, or Harambe, you are very not liked at my school, or bullied, or well, not really bullied. Like, my school is perfect for me. Like, there's like barely any bullying, not as much like any bullying. Like, there's wrong choices here and there, but for the most part, actually though, like, I haven't seen a single bully at my school, and what I'm saying here is that's awesome. Like that's what the world needs to be. That's what like all the other schools need to go for, is to have their kids go to school in a safe environment where um there's only mistakes, and those mistakes are counted. That's what I want my country to be like someday. That is my form of I have a dream speech. Just to that is the form that I want. If I was Martin Luther King, because nowadays we really don't have the problem of hugely segregation and stuff. So like, I mean, I really want more for like the school systems and the bullying. It just all needs to stop in all of it, in its all of itself. And it's not just like the kids making bad choices. The adults need to, show some things for their kids too. Like they can't just be the person standing there helping them. They also need to be a role model in themselves. I'm sorry, this is what I think about the world right now, is what I'm gonna call when I talk about stuff like this, because you don't have to listen to it if you don't want to hear my opinion, but for those people who care about, like other people's opinions, that is my opinion. That is what I think we need to work on most about our world. And if you agree, leave a like on this video. If you agree that we need to work on some of the things about my opinion in the world, just say something about it. Like, don't just do stuff. And all in all, we can do something about this stuff. Like, to be honest, like, you guys can be a bystander, you can be the bully, you can be the person laughing, you can be the victim, or you can be an upstander. Now, which one do you want to be? I mean, if I were you guys, I'd really just want to be the upstander who really just makes an impact on other people's lives and is just a great asset to this world. And I think that's what we need most people to choose if they actually, had a choice to be. And everyone has a choice of one of those roles in the bullying and picking fights and in the school system. Everyone has a choice to pick one of those roles, and as soon as you pick one of those roles, you are actually classified as that type of person, unless if you do something about it, or like change it, or really work on, like changing your role. And really, like, you don't worry about other people unless if like they're in trouble, and they can't really help themselves at that moment. You are really only worry about yourselves till then, because tending your own garden is a very big asset in your life, and that tending your own garden is what I really think that most people should do, like especially the people who get into each other's business. And I know that can be very annoying, like especially if they're like really mean and then they get into people's business. That can be unfortunately very mean. And I know that a lot of people don't like that, and I'm included in one of those people who doesn't like that. There was a girl at my school who did that. I won't call out names because I know she can definitely watch this video. She knows my YouTube channel. She can definitely watch this video, but she was definitely one of those people who would get into each other's businesses. And there's actually two of them, and they had the same name. So it's very easy to remember those people, and I will definitely remember those people as I get older. Like, say if I'm something big in the world, and they need my help, I'm not really sure I want to give it to them, because they were also very mean to me. They got into my business, and overall I just didn't like it. So if I'm ever something big in the world today, there's just some people, like, if you ever get big in your world, there's just some people that you have the fighting urge not to help. And that I also think that's a very important message, is like, dude, come on. Like, you mind your own business, and like, even if you don't mind your own business, like, it's okay to get in my business like every once in a while, and like see what's going on, see if I'm okay. And I mean, she did that a few times, but most of the time when she was in my business, she was actually being very mean and snotty and stuck up, and it's just not something that I really want to like have all my kids to experience when I grow up, or like have my friends first of all experience. Now, at my school, my new school, I may not experience it, but I know that my old school was not destroyed or not left. I mean, it's still there. It's still an actual thing, and I know that a lot of my friends are actually still in that school. Actually, all of my friends are still in that school, and I just wish that they didn't have to be um, or have to experience such a horrible school system. And I think that's one of the more important assets in my life is that I care more about my friends than the people who hurt my friends. And some people, they just want popularity in school. But what is popularity without the people who really care about you? Like you have your friends that really care about you, and you're like, dang, I wish I could be popular. But like, to be honest, like, who really cares about being popular when you have friends who are the nicest, most caring people for you? And I'm talking to you, Bailey. I'm talking to you, Lexi. I'm talking to you, Taylor, and especially Taylor, because like she always stuck by me, especially when like Lexi at times was very mean to me. She was at times. I mean, I'm not saying anymore. I mean, she has a boyfriend now, and we just kind of gotten our separate ways, but not forever. I mean, we haven't gotten our separate ways forever because I mean, we still talk and stuff, and we still have a good time. I mean, I like to really keep in touch with the people back in my old school. I want to um keep them happy and keep them being okay. Now, this has just been 20 minutes of me rambling on about really what's most important in your life and really what's more. And so maybe we should get back into the gameplay now or talk about a little bit of politics. Because what I think about the politics is we need a girl president, Hillary Clinton, and Trump hates girls. So we definitely cannot have him. And what's he gonna do? Kill all of us? They need us the boys need us to be alive. Like if there were no girls on the planet, Trump would not be alive. And I think this needs something that he needs to understand. And anyway, this has really just been maybe a fun time. I'm just talking to you guys, but I really feel like I have the need to end the stream here. It's very saddening that I have to end the stream here because I mean I have Subway waiting for me downstairs and I'm pretty hungry right now and I need a drink, like my throat's pretty dried up. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all for just being there um and listening to this and being there, awesome, and clicking that like button if you have some of the same opinions as me. And, being just a big asset in my life is YouTube one of the things that I can go to when I'm having a bad day. And not only that, I love making people entertainment. I love giving them like something to laugh at, especially when I'm with Bailey. We get a lot of good laughs out there and stuff like that. And hopefully she'll be back for a lot of other videos. I'm going down there this weekend, so hopefully she'll have a little bit of vlogs with me. But all in all, I think that you guys are amazing. You guys are awesome, and thank you guys for listening to my boring stream. And anyway, thank you all for watching. Mwah. Love ya. Bye.